CBS News political contributor and Republican strategist Frank Luntz gathered a focus group of 28 uncommitted and undecided voters in the battleground state of Ohio. Here are some of their thoughts.
Who thought Tim Kaine won this evening? Raise your hands. We only have 4 of you. Give me a word or phrase to describe Tim Kaine, because I want to understand what he was unable to do that Hillary Clinton was able to do a week ago.
Very reactionary.
Small and condescending.
Trump-like.
It seemed to me that Tim Kaine used the same tactics that Donald Trump used a week ago, and they didn't work for Trump.
Exactly. So why would you use them if they didn't work for Trump?
I think that Kaine was running for vice president to Hillary Clinton, but Pence was running for president of the United States.
Who do you think performed better, Hillary Clinton or Tim Kaine?
Hillary.
Who do we think performed better, Donald Trump or Mike Pence?
The focus group used dial testing during the debate. The red line shows reaction from voters that are leaning toward Trump. The green line shows Clinton-leaning voters, and the yellow line is totally undecided voters. The higher the line goes up, the more that group liked a particular answer. Frank Luntz is with us from Broadview Heights, Ohio. That is just outside Cleveland. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning.
So I want to start with what the group found was one of Pence's best moments. That was specifically on the issue when he attacked Hillary Clinton's basket of deplorable comments. Listen.
She said that half of our supporters were a basket of deplorables. She said they were irredeemable. They were not America. I mean, it's extraordinary. And then she laid one after another ism on millions of Americans who believe in a stronger America at home and abroad, who believe we can get this economy moving again, who believe that we can end illegal immigration once and for all. So, Senator,
I'm looking at those lines there, Frank. It looks like it played well with just about everybody.
Yeah, it was off the charts. Voters are saying something very clear, which is stop the negativity, stop the personal attacks, give us some substance. You know, there was a certain moment, and it was when they asked the question about Social Security, and our voters sitting there said out loud, finally, some substance. And they were furious, frankly, at both candidates, but much more Tim Kaine, for interrupting the moderator and interrupting themselves. It's something that we found on CBS in the very first presidential debate. If you want to score points with the undecided and uncommitted, the first thing you got to do is to listen to the question, listen to each other, and stop being rude.
And what was it? Go ahead, Frank.
And Tim Kaine basically followed Donald Trump's strategy. It did not work for Trump in the first debate, and it didn't work for Tim Kaine in this debate.
And are there lessons for Donald Trump in terms of watching Mike Pence?
Absolutely. Number one, they want to know what you are for, not just what you are against. Number two, lower the decibel level. You don't need to shout. You've got a microphone. And by the way, it's amusing to me that you have a microphone, but it may not have worked as well for Trump in the first debate. And number three, they absolutely want to know what you're going to do on day one. So enumerate it. 1, 2, 3. No generalities anymore. You got to have specifics.
Okay, got it, Frank. Let's go back to your dial test, because they brought up Trump's taxes was brought up 10 times during the course of the debate. Let's see how that went over with the voters, and then we'll get your take on the other side.
The Trump organization is an octopus-like organization with tentacles all over the world, whose conflict of interest could only be known if Donald Trump would release his tax returns. He's refused to do it. His sons have said...
All right, Frank. Sorry, but what'd you see?
What we see is they are more upset over Hillary Clinton's emails than they are of Trump's tax returns. And this is something that I did not know until this group. Nobody wants to pay taxes. As long as he didn't break the law, as long as he didn't do something that was unethical, taxpayers are fed up with the tax code, and they actually did not hold him responsible for that. What they don't like is how employees were treated. The goal for the average American is to find some way to reduce their taxes. The anger is if you didn't pay people that you should have paid. That's the issue that Hillary Clinton should have focused on, and the same thing with Tim Kaine. And by the way, that email issue is going to continue, I think, into the next 2 debates.
All right, Frank Luntz, we thank you for joining us this morning.